Welcome back to Football Daily, where once again we've reached the time of the week as we give you the juiciest news and gossip. And with football slowly returning, the stories are starting to pile right back up. Remember, you can get involved in the comments section or by tweeting me at Doogie Critchley or at Football Daily with the hashtag TransferTalk. And as ever, don't forget to subscribe to Football Daily and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's get started. This week we start in the Bundesliga, the only one of Europe's top leagues to have resumed so far. And with one of the country's rising talents, if not already a star, Timo Werner. For months now we've been bringing you the links between him and Liverpool, and all the signs appear to be pointing towards that move still going ahead. But that doesn't mean that other sides won't try to hijack the deal, with Chelsea now firmly in the race for the Leipzig man. The 24-year-old reportedly has a £49 million release clause in his contract, but the Reds are yet to table an offer for the attacker. And the Blues feel the promise of more regular game time could tempt him to London over Liverpool. Frank Lampard has already eyed Lyon's Moussa Dembele, however his £80 million price tag makes Werner a far more attractive option, whilst few would dispute that the German is a better striker than his French counterpart. Since the Bundesliga kicked off again in the middle of May, Leipzig have somewhat stuttered with 2 wins and 2 draws. But Werner has found the net in both of those victories, including bagging a hat-trick as they beat Mainz 5-0. Up to 25 goals now for the league campaign, his 7 assists means that just Jadon Sancho has put up more goal contributions than the 29-capped international. So whilst Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool remain the favourites to secure his signature, with no bid yet made, Werner's future remains up in the air. Would Leipzig's star player fit in with Lampard's Chelsea rebuild though? And is he a better alternative to Dembele? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Now we move on to perhaps the most outrageous transfer rumour you will hear all summer. Raheem Sterling to Manchester United. Yes, we know this will almost definitely not happen, but we just had to bring it to you. The 25-year-old has been identified by United's analytical team as an ideal target in this transfer window, but of course this has to be taken with a pinch of salt. Just for a second though, let's talk through the process that could lead to this move happening. Sterling fits the player profile that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is after, a young, attacking Englishman capable of playing on either flank and with an eye for goal, having found the net 68 times since the beginning of the 17-18 season. Manchester City have also been banned from UEFA competition, although this is pending an appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport due to go ahead next week. And although we know this doesn't mean much in football, Sterling is a self-confessed Red Devils fan. Ahead of City's FA Cup final against Watford last season, he admitted to being a supporter of both City and former club Liverpool's biggest rivals, even attending the 2007 FA Cup final, which saw Sir Alex Ferguson's side fall to Chelsea in the first major game to be played at the new Wembley Stadium. As for his future though, as an integral part of Pep Guardiola's squad, and with a contract worth £300,000 a week running until 2023, it will take a record fee for Sterling to make the crosstown move no City player has made since World War II. He has also spoken previously about how much of an honour it would be to play for a club like Real Madrid, pouring more water over the flame should Sterling somehow end up on the market. But if the 25-year-old does for whatever reason, he would go straight to the top of United's shortlist. We know this rumour is a little outlandish, but we still want to know what you make of it. If City are forced to sell, what fee do you think Sterling would command from football's elite? Let us know in the comments. Keeping in the blue half of Manchester, and a couple of more realistic transfer stories for you now. First up are the rumours that Leonardo Bonucci is top of Guardiola's wish list this summer. With just 3 senior centre-backs at the club in Laporte, Otamendi and Stones, the club are after experienced reinforcements to shore up the side's somewhat shaky defence this campaign. And at 33 years of age, Bonucci is definitely experienced. A Serie A regular since 2009 with Bari, the defender moved to Juventus the following season, and has gone on to make almost 400 appearances in Turin, winning 7 league titles. The issue here though is Bonucci's contract runs through to 2023, meaning City could have to pay a princely sum to prize him away from northern Italy. And a potential departure away from the Etihad is goalkeeper Claudio Bravo. The 37-year-old was signed by Pep back in 2016 as Joe Hart's replacement, but failed to impress and has made just 60 appearances in all competitions since his £70 million move from Barcelona. So with his contract expiring at the end of the season, it looks like the Chilean is set to move on. But where to, I hear you cry? Well, he could be on his way north of the border to Celtic, who currently rely on Fraser Forster, currently on loan from Southampton. Whilst boss Neil Lennon wants to keep Forster at Parkhead, there is no guarantee, so the boys have started to explore other options, including Ben Foster and the aforementioned Hart. Either way, it looks like curtains for Bravo in Manchester. Now to Napoli and their somewhat underrated striker Arkadiusz Milik. After impressing in the Eredivisie with Ajax, he was brought to Naples in a €35 million deal. but suffered separate ACL injuries, one in each knee, which limited his action for his first 2 seasons in Serie A. But a resurgent last campaign, scoring 17 and 35, and a decent return in this one of 9 and 16, means that Milik is back on the transfer radar across the continent. The Polish striker is attracting interest from the Premier League in Arsenal and Manchester United. And as well with any talent in Serie A, Juventus also have their eyes on the 26-year-old. Napoli owner Aurelio De Laurentiis has already set an asking price for his number 99 at £45 million. But his reluctance to sell to his Italian rivals means that Mikel Arteta and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could be handed a discount to secure his services. But we want to know who you think needs Milik more, Arsenal or Man United? Vote in the poll above. Staying with the partner paying their long-coveted centre-back Kalidou Koulibaly. He's been long linked with a move away from the Stadio San Paolo, with the likes of Man United, Man City and Barcelona all previously reported as being interested in the Senegalese international. This time it's the turn of Liverpool, who are exploring the possibility of a cash plus player deal to bring Koulibaly to Anfield. Napoli were apparently ready to sell the 28-year-old to the highest bidder this summer, with the Italian press reporting that Klopp has already made a €75 million offer, whilst one publication suggesting that it's actually €60 million, with Divock Origi chucked in too. Despite sealing the Reds' Champions League triumph last campaign, the Belgian has only made 6 starts and appeared from the bench 22 times this season. At 25 years old, Origi could be looking to move away for regular game time, and Klopp is willing to lose his super sub to create the dream partnership of Van Dijk and Koulibaly in defence. But what do you guys think? Is this a fair offer? Let us know in the comments. We round off this week's transfer talk with the latest on Lionel Messi's contract situation at Barcelona. There was speculation he might leave after falling out with the club's hierarchy and having a clause in his contract that allowed him to leave for free if he chose to do so. But that clause expired on June the 1st, meaning the 32-year-old is set to stay with the club next season. But don't think that means the rumours are over. The 4-year deal he signed back in 2017 is due to expire in 12 months' time. And whilst the Barcelona board believe he will sign on the dotted line again and stay with the club for another few years, Messi has already been linked with a move to David Beckham's Inter Miami, as well as a return back to Argentina, as he has publicly stated he would like to do one day. For now at least though, Messi remains a Barcelona player. So guys, that was transfer talk for another week. What did you guys think of the stories? Which of those do you actually see happening? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and subscribe to Football Daily, and I'll see you next time. Bye!